You know how some events just seem to pop, to really grab your attention, while others kind of fade into the background? Well, today, we're diving into the secret weapon that makes all the difference, feather flags. But not just any flags. We're talking about strategically designed ones that can make your event absolutely unmissable.
It's a classic problem, right? You pour so much time, money, and energy into making an event great, but then your signs are, well, boring. And just like that, you become invisible. All that effort, all that budget, pretty much wasted because you got lost in the noise. So the real question is, how do you make people look? How do you command their attention? It's not about yelling louder. It's about being smarter with your visuals. So let's break down exactly how to design flags that pull people in and make your spot the center of the universe. All right, let's start with the absolute fundamentals. There are 3 key design principles that can totally make or break how effective your flag is. If you get these right, you're already way ahead of the game. First up, color. Honestly, this is one of the most powerful tools you have. Dull, wishy-washy colors, they basically act like camouflage. Your event just disappears. But vibrant, bold primary colors, think bright reds, yellows, and blues, they create this energy that is almost impossible for the human eye to ignore. But it's not just about using a single bright color, it's about making them fight each other in a good way. High contrast combos are non-negotiable for readability, especially from far away. A bold blue against a bright yellow, that's gonna grab eyeballs. A classic red and white, super crisp, super clear. These pairings do the work for you. Okay, let's talk shape. This is another huge one. Standard rectangles or those teardrop flags are fine. They're everywhere. And that's the problem. They're so common, our brains just filter them out. But a unique, creative silhouette, that makes people curious. It breaks the pattern and makes your event feel memorable. So now that we've covered the basics of just getting seen, let's get strategic. How do we turn these flags into actual tools that build your brand and, more importantly, drive sales? When it comes to branding, it's actually super simple. First, stick your logo right at the top. It's the most valuable real estate. Make sure it's the first thing people see. Second, have a big, easy-to-read hashtag to get that social media buzz going. And third, and this is crucial, use your exact brand colors to build that instant recognition. Now, if your goal is to get people to walk over to your spot right now, your message needs to create some serious urgency. Words like clearance, limited time offer, or flash sale are pure gold. They're not just signs, they're powerful calls to action that get feet moving. Okay, you ready to take this to the next level? Let's get into some advanced tactics. This is where we stop just being part of the event and start talking about how to completely own the space. Here is a super simple mistake I see all the time, and it literally cuts your audience in half. If you're in a spot with traffic coming from both directions, a single-sided flag is a total waste. You're invisible to 50% of the people. Going double-sided is such an easy win to make sure everyone sees your message, no matter where they're coming from. Another power move? Go big. I mean, really big. An oversized flag that towers over everyone else acts like a beacon. It's not just a sign, it's a landmark. It guides people to you from clear across the venue and just screams, "We are the main event." Of course, with great size comes, well, you gotta be smart about it. When you're using these massive flags, safety is key. Use heavy-duty bases, look out for power lines, and if the wind picks up, take them down. The last thing you want is for your awesome flag to become a hazard. Now, this might sound a little counterintuitive, but when it comes to the actual message on the flag, less is absolutely more. A cluttered flag packed with text is just a wall of noise that nobody has time to read. A clean, minimalist design with just a few powerful words, that slices right through the chaos and gets your point across instantly. And finally, let's not forget about one of the most basic, powerful things you can leverage: motion. Our eyes are hardwired to notice movement. A flag that's just fluttering and waving in the breeze is a natural attention magnet. It's a simple, free way to make your setup feel alive and draw people in. So we've talked about a lot of stuff: color, shape, messaging, size, motion. Now let's boil it all down into a simple, winning formula that you can use for your very next event. And to make this even easier, let's quickly go over the 4 deadliest mistakes to avoid. Don't use too many words. Don't pick colors that blend in. Don't go too small for your space. And for goodness sake, don't make it look like a cluttered mess. Just avoiding these common pitfalls will put you way ahead. When you get right down to it, it's this simple. Your message has to be short and bold. Your colors have to pop. And your flags absolutely must be seen. Nail those 3 things and you're golden.
So as you start planning what's next, you've got a choice to make. Is your event going to just whisper and hope someone hears it? Or is it going to shout from the rooftops and make sure everyone knows you're there? The choice is totally yours.